Rapid fire! Gilbert, week 5 of the NFL season is the first week NBC can flex out games. And guess what? You can flex out the Cowboys and versus the 49ers for Broncos and Jets. With all the beef going on between Sean Payton and the Jets, would you do it?
I don't know, because 49ers Cowboys is pretty good, and it depends, how the teams are doing. What do the Broncos think again? I don't want to watch Russell Wilson just throw a bunch of
I do.
terrible passes. I guess you do, but
Sauce would be all over him.
Man, it's tough, man. You know what? I'll say.
I want to see Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers throw a touchdown, run by, and say something to Sean Payton. That would be
at least I think 49ers Cowboys is in a higher level, but at least Jets, you have the whole cast of characters, so let's do it. Why not? There you go.
See, if the NFL wants to be more entertaining, hire Fernando. We can do some WWE-esque things. Like, I'd be in Rodgers' ear. I'd be like, okay, run over to Sean Payton and yell something at him. And he'd be looking at him, and he'd be like that. Like Bertier did in Remember the Titans.
All right. Well,
just point at him.
Would he give him the 2-word sign or the Stone Cold fingers?
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, okay. There you go.
You have to do it, but there you go.
And then he'll do the belt.
Okay.
I would flex it. Yes. Bad blood, everything. I've seen Cowboys and Niners already. I don't need to see it again. Yeah, I want to see Broncos versus Jets. Gilbert, fair or foul to blame all the injuries going into training camp to the offseason program under the new collective bargaining agreements?
There might be something there, man, because just to kind of, you have the entire offseason program, you get people in shape, and then all right, go take 5 weeks off and come back in and let's crank it up. And then that's how injuries kind of happen. So it's something that they got to kind of fix. But again, people like their summer vacation.
But I feel like it's also that time where the player, it's like the player, hey, go do and the players take care of themselves so well. But I just wonder, because it's like that last month, hey, go, you're not going to be with your family for the next 6 months, 4 to 6 months. Go out, have fun, then come back ready to work. So I don't know. I think that's kind of a lazy thing. I just think that injuries happen nowadays because of extracurricular activities. So I don't know, but it's interesting. Gilbert, over the weekend, Jose Ramirez of the Cleveland Guardians and Tim Anderson of the White Sox were in an epic fight. Gilbert, I don't know. I think I heard from a little birdie that you have not seen this yet. Let me show you the 3-piece McNuggets and the extra biscuit on the side. Watch this right here. Look at this. Oh, we're gonna square up. Ooh.
It started with Anderson.
Buenas noches.
Going down. Went down faster than Ryan Garcia against Javonte Davis, man.
Dude, that was so bad. So obviously, you see that and you're like, whoa, what is going on? So it was just one of those fights where.
Can I give you my analysis real quick before I answer the question of this fight? Because
before you give me your analysis.
Oh, you got another video?
I got something real quick.
Knew it. Dude, if I'm Tim Anderson, I gave up baseball and I've never showed up my face again.
He won't return his text. I guess Jose Ramirez tried to apologize. He won't return
or knocking him out. Wow, that's how he knows what he's doing. And then it's one of those moments. I don't know if you saw the Dave Chappelle scare, when keeping it real goes wrong. He's like, oh come on, you want to fight? Sometimes when you're just mad at each other, you start screaming. But the first thing you don't say, let's fight. He's like going like it's Popeye the Sailor Man. And
why do you do this?
Doing the Mayweather. And I'm like, that. And then you have a weak chin and you don't know how to block a counter. And Jose Ramirez was just kind of going head down and doing one of these, and that was good enough to knock him out. And he went down quick. His eyes.
I bet you they're gonna be on the Jake. They're gonna be on the Jake Paul Nate Diaz too. They're gonna be on the card.
I will watch it, but I have it's gonna be a heavy favorite for Jose Ramirez to win the rematch.
By the way, what is a fight that you remember from the NFL?
Yeah, okay, that's what we're getting to. I was trying to look up a few. There's been so many, but I kind of like the Jalen Ramsey, AJ Green one, because AJ Green was such a quiet dude, and Ramsey just pissed him off that he went over and choked him out, and then he dropped him. That's the one that's kind of the obvious one here, Andre Johnson, Cortland, because they're
at each other. This is something else. Watch this, folks. Now you talk about a fight. This is serious stuff. This is Jimmy on your left,
oh
and that's
man.
Howie on the right, and that's how we warm up for the pregame show.
You know what's the dumbest thing in football is punching people when they have helmets on. They took them
I
off.
don't I've never understood that.
Yeah.
I've never understood that.
I don't know. I think for me, maybe AJ Green and Jalen, or even Josh Josh Norman, yeah, and OBJ, wide receiver, cornerbacks. I get into it.
Hey, remember Michael Crabtree when he got the chain snap? I'll keep to leave.
That's another one.
I remember that one. That was a really fun one. But I remember they used to do all kinds of stuff like that, and it was fun. It was entertaining.
Well, how about Myles Garrett against Mason Rudolph's head? What the hell?
Oh, okay. See that one was interesting.
That's more of a
Gilbert,
street fight.
For the one you presented, here it is. I got it right for you.
Watch, so Rand will push him down.
The choke
Why are you hitting him with the helmet on?
Didn't AJ Green went to go look for him too after?
He did. Dude, I still, by the way, real quick, I still remember when the Houston Rockets were trying to find the tunnels to go into the Clippers locker room, and the police was called, and oh my God, that is something hilarious. Gilbert, something or nothing, should fans and media make a big deal of turnovers or big plays from NFL teams during training camp?
Yeah, this is a good question. It is.
What about fake media?
Yeah, especially there was some people keeping tabs of. I guess when there's a competition recorded, you can keep tabs of the who's incompletions and passes there, but whatever. I don't know. I think it's a time of year people are kind of get carried away, either negative or positive, and I feel like, you know what, like maybe assess every situation first. And okay, it was a new scheme and new players. Like, isn't it right now the time to make mistakes? Like, you know how you were saying with Justin Herbert, like, yeah, like when the game starts, gonna be looking at Keenan and Mike's direction. But right now, you got to practice and throw, force it to Trey McKitty, who might drop some or it might be an interception. So
the one against the 49ers last year.
Yeah, just really assess the situation and let's calm down, either good or bad. And I'm just so tired of it. Like, especially when people are freaking out about Jimmy G or Dak Prescott. Like he threw a couple of interceptions when I was there, and then they posted
or Baker Mayfield.
Or Baker, like the guys who are used to throwing interceptions, like they get a lot of flack, and I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of I'm over, especially this time. Like, we're already 2 weeks into training camp. I'm over it. I want to see games already.
I'm with you. I see so many plays going on and this and that, and they're like, oh my God, this guy. That's what happens, though. Remember a couple of years ago, Austin Proehl. If Austin Proehl doesn't make the Chargers roster, I'm going to be so angry. Last year was, if Michael Bandy doesn't make this roster, chill out. Relax, chill, but we'll see how it is. Gilbert, Swift Mania has taken over Los Angeles. 6 days of Taylor Swift. I know you will be attending the same amount of concerts I will. A goose egg, but she's obviously had shows at SoFi, but she was in Kansas City, and Travis Kelce tried to shoot a shot after the concert. What NFL player would you like to see Taylor Swift date and then write a breakup song about?
Yeah, you're right there. For me, I wanted to give a good thought here. I want Taylor Swift to write a really good song about this NFL player, and the good choice for me, I went with Sauce Gardner, man, a rookie cornerback who, if you're a guy who would turn down Jessica Alba and be like, who are you? That means that you're gonna be a total, maybe I should, is that a word? F-boy, can I say that? And just stomp on somebody's heart, and it will turn out to be a very good love song. Well, a good breakup song, not love song. So Sauce Gardner will definitely play with your feelings, and he won't care about it.
I would love to see Travis Kelce and her, because Travis Kelce is a party animal. He's like the new Gronk. But I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers. That would be so interesting. We've heard. I mean, you've heard stuff about Aaron Rodgers and everything. A lot of celebrities, yeah. Exactly. So I want to see. Well, remember, like when he was with that one actress, the one that was an X-Men. He like his parents sent him gifts, and he sent them back to them because he couldn't stand
Olivia
them.
Munn,
Yeah. So,
and then
I'd love to see Aaron Rodgers and Taylor Swift. That'd be an interesting combo.
They've all been actresses, right? Or in a NASCAR driver, right? But It hasn't been a it hasn't been a singer.
Jake Gyllenhaal. No, Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh wait, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, actresses, not and Danica Patrick.
So maybe you get a singer, we'll kind of get more of the tea of what's going on with Aaron Rodgers behind closed doors.
That's why I'm trying to say, like, he broke my heart and he's not vaxxed, but he kicked my ass to the curb and hit the max
after doing mushrooms.
Exactly. We did Owanesca and turned off the lights.
He spent too much time on Pat McAfee's show.
This breakup really bites.
Yeah, we're terrible songwriters.
Yeah, exactly.